Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Advanced Diplomatic Relations. Today, we are going to, I think we're going to do some chores, and then we are finally going to finish off the pieces of the walking wall and see if we can introduce this concept right here, right here. But, not right now. Right now, we have chores to do. What is this here? I already do that. I already did that. Guts into primary chlorine. Is that something I want to do right now? Oh, we are saline starved right here, aren't we? I should probably run a pipe. Oh, we're worse than saline starved. We're drilling fluid starved. Is this just because we're overworking the Gorbachevs? Yes. Almost certainly so. Alright, so there's no problem with the drilling fluid itself, right? Which is right here. Oh, maybe there is. We're completely dry on drilling fluid. Ugh. Okay, almost completely dry. Why are you not going? Why is there no sand of all things? Hey, this doesn't make any sense. Like, we should be just spewing out sand, but apparently it's a traffic jam right here. How is that possible? So, one of the great sand makers is right here. And there's this whale, and he has a lot of sand, and he's coming. But then we have a supplemental sand maker right here, right? Which is making not a lot of sand, but a good amount. Oh, it's transported by Huffling Dinosaur. Wow. I suppose it's a very short paper route. Yeah, there's that waste sand just put in. And this guy, you need sand? You need an entire cargo of sand. And then you need sand? So we need a lot more sand in our life. Don't we have primary sand generators using the machines, It looks like we skipped straight over that. We have primary gravel and we have primary stone, but we don't have primary sand. And because of that, we have no saline water because we have no drilling fluid. So, it seems like the wise thing to do would be to set up another primary sand generator, right? Because there's nothing else to do for this problem, huh? Alright, so we gotta do it. We're gonna just take this structure. You produce here. If I take this and copy it and just put it right there, and I turn you not into that, but into sand, you will produce 4 sand a second. How much sand am I actually going to need in my life? The question is 1 block or 2 blocks. I suppose the answer is just hit it straight in the face. Because the problem is, there will be more sand produced when everything is up and going versus making a whole lot right now just to kill the problem. And I guess the answer is just kill the problem, right? The answer is always just kill the problem. Okay, got it. So what we're going to want to do is do 2 blocks then. We're going to do basically this. Not quite this, but basically this. I wish I had left a little space. I suppose I could do it right here and use the iron. Here, let's do that. Let's be opportunistic. So the item that I want was earth extractor, I think. I probably should have looked at the name. Anyway, it's a sand extractor. Very straightforward. Where are you in the world? Sand extract. You are in pie coal processing, just like everything else in the world. This stuff. We're definitely gonna need more. We'll be back. Don't worry about it. Let's So what we're going to do is we're going to use this last space right here and use our proximity to the iron stick fountain in order not to have to bring in more infrastructure. Does this make sense to everybody? The plan combined laziness with opportunism. Maybe we'll be able to put in another rank right here. Let's see what happens. So first off, this doesn't work like this. What I need to do now is grab this. And you should go like right here, honestly. Nah, we'll leave a little more space. Not a lot more space, but a little more space. All right, so another primary sand generator. And I do wonder if I will be able to have just a normal caravan service this, because it's a very short paper route. All right, anyway, let's newspapers delivered to the door. Can you imagine such a thing in this day and age? Why would anyone want it? Yeah, and there'll be beacon space down here if necessary. Everything will be fine. It'll be fine, right? Everything will be fine. So we have to bring down iron sticks now. Yep. I'm not sure we really need stack inserters to insert the iron stick, but, it is here. Do not ask questions. The iron stick being right here is actually a little bit awkward, because we could unload, and we could do that because we were near enough the material sorting area. But I don't think that's what we're going to do, right? I kind of want to curve it back around, but that'll touch the belt too. It has to be down here. All right, so this. Right there, right there. And then we go on a magical journey. We'll get there. Don't worry about it. This is fine. This is perfectly acceptable. This will pass inspection without any trouble. No one needs to worry about this. This is fine. Don't look at it. Don't think about nothing. Everything's okay. Look how we're getting cleanly into this next area. This was in the plan the entire time. And you didn't trust the engineer. All right, so good. More sticks. So that'll start making sand, and that is good. And so I can go get another pack of sand casters. And this is surely going to be something I care about later on, It's like, you can't say no to more in this game. It doesn't work like that. Oh, I suppose the other problem is we have to get the sticks down here. Oh. Ooh, I may have regrets. Actually, don't do that. Do this. So we might be a little low right now. That's fine. We'll just use normal inserters here. A good thing, a symmetrical thing, no. And symmetrical thing is asymmetry is usually synonymous with death. But today, we'll just be fine, right? And we can be prodded, and we can sped. All right, normal dinosaur. Local paper route. I want you right here, fill that cargo, and then this is primary sand. So you get dunked right there. That's coarse fraction. Don't dunk that right there. We're low on pure sand, too. Empty cargo. All right, so you do this. Go do it. Oh, that's going to need a lot more. We're producing quite a lot. And there's going to be more in the future because we're going to get faster machines and then beacon them. All right, we good? You're almost full, right? No. Okay, we'll just pretend this is okay. So this was another side quest. Side quest driven by need this to fill up. All right, so what were we doing? We were low on chlorine. And this is undoubtedly one of the reasons why. So we should probably go fix that, maybe. We got to get primary chlorine up by processing guts properly. Where are we? Further south? Just over there. Okay, so one thing we can do is turn that... Okay, so that was weird. All right, if this is failing, then we need a line. And it'll take strain off the Gorbachevs. So do it. So we need a saline line in right here. And I have no idea why this would be like that. And it's not that far. We should probably... Going over is not the right thing to do. Let's go up and see what happens. All this early core stuff. Need so much of it. I also need to get next level Gorbachevs up. I think they're like Rezas? Rezas? Oh, this is unfortunate. We can move the water line though. And they'll be like double good Gorbachevs. And then finally Chorecock soon. I get the I really hope I'm going to hit like a breakout point where I start making rapid technological... Did I? No, I didn't. I thought, did I just make my life harder instead of easier? And it's like, well, yes, naturally. The answer to that question is yes, of course. But not in the way I was thinking. All right, saline, come with me. And this will increase chlorine production by a little bit. Not a lot of bit. Just tap in right here. Direct saline connection. And what I really need is to start processing guts. But we're not making enough guts right now to process. So that might have to wait for another day after I have more of animal husbandry up and going. All right, good. Chlorine being made at least. All right, okay. Okay, so let's at least consider this, right? If we go look at the state of the wet market right now, we don't have a lot of guts. We're going to leave this note right here, but we're not going to do it. Makes sense? You're on a mission. Because we just don't have the material we need. And it's not like we're venting into cyanic here. I mean, it's exactly what we wanted to do. We have to do this again, but like right here. But, maybe I can do something like this where it only overflows, where you get to this point and it's wait until there's more meat than halfway and then start filling. And so it's kind of preferentially venting. I kind of like that idea, honestly. Let's try it out. Okay, let's see what happens. Right now, why are you just wandering around? Right now, it has a whole lot of that. So it knows its contents. Oh, stop. We want circuit condition. No, static value. We want to use the new one. So we want to say meat greater than or equal to 6,000. And that's when it starts taking. Actually, I want you to unload. So it only goes when it can fill up. So it's actually last in line right here. And so we should probably establish a chlorine vent that works on the exact same semantics, right? Good. Please. Please make more. How much do I need? Please catch up on gaster capacitors. The factory is alive. We're probably fine now. All right, let's actually do that. Let's build just one bank of atomizers, I think. Just one. The line is going to have maybe that's okay. Maybe. All right, let's just grab a stack of inserters and infect change on the world. We have not clarified our will, but we are going to enact it. That is how it shall be. We have left areas open specifically because it neighbors the digestive tract. So it's for things that could possibly rot. And we really want this entire thing, right? This is what we're doing. The only question is if we're doing more of this or not. I think we probably are. I think we're probably... Maybe we need the entire thing. I worry, I say. All right, so here's the cyanic maker. And we're going to place this right here. I kind of worry I need to put the entire... What did I just obliterate right here? Was it a rock? A tree? Did I cut a line? I don't know. Don't think about such terrible thoughts. All right, so we're going to pretend this works, right? Where is... I'm worried more about the scale than I am having it actually work. So you want to be guts, and then chlorine. Guts and chlorine, right? And, oh, we have to get rid of the jerky too. Oh, that's definitely a thing, huh? All right, so to do this right, to do this like this. And then we have to have a final jerky out line at some point. What's this? I think this is a mixed waste line, right? Yeah, the okay, that's a jerky line actually. So, huzzah, we have exactly what we need, exactly where we need it. This is why we cluster all the stuff together for the network effect. All right, so, no, wait, that's not quite right. And then you only do jerky. Spoilage, the true final boss of Factorio. Okay. So now we just need to get in the briquettes, which we can probably steal from next door. We should probably trim this. Or we're going to the south. Maybe going to... Okay, don't think about that. We'll do that later. Don't think about it. All right, so briquettes need to be right here, and that's very natural. Very natural, in fact. Almost planned. That's right. This was planned. Okay, so you get some briquettes, and you can stop crying. So what we're going to do, pull this back. Use just a normal dinosaur? Probably. It's a short enough paper route. Dinosaur hungry. I want you to go to the guts bin. And at the guts bin, I want you circuit condition with value, and that's guts. And you can carry 3,000 guts. So greater than or equal 3,000. Then I want you to load items until caravan has. Don't fill cargo. Fill cargo doesn't work with decayables until 3,000. Then I want you to come right here and I want you to empty cargo. Empty cargo does work. And a little more. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There. All right, so that will get this guy started intermittently. This is the place where we use guts last. I gotta get one more atomizer. Sorry it is to say. Also, what I'm sorry to say is, like, this feels like the grand avenue of the factory right here. This feels like the place where I turn in, but this is actually Main Street. This leads to the center, and this does not. That is poor architectural design right there, in that the natural path adopted by people isn't in fact the main path. That's. Yeah, that's why I would probably fail out of any credible architectural program. This is why anyone who has Factorio on their resume should not be in charge of any building or large organizational effort. It just isn't going to work out. All right, so now, oh, this is all hooked up. This is hooked up, and this is hooked up, but this is not hooked up. Is this actually hooked up on the cyanic line? Yeah, we turn it at the end. Okay, got it. So this guy has to get in somehow because it's weird. Because life is very hard. Oh, it is actually very hard, isn't it? How are we going to do this? This is an actual issue. This is like crisis tier. All right, we'll figure something out though. We'll just come right here and then we'll use this space instead. This makes sense? No, not really. Is it happening? Yes, totally is. This thing might not run for days and days and days. It's not going to run until I get... we also... Okay, jerky out is taken care of. Okay, we're good. Good. All right, so now we have primary chlorine out. And primary chlorine can't use Mr. Pump right here because of underflow. Because there is such a thing as waste chlorine. Oh, excuse me. There we go. So that's what we have to do. And now we just have to pipe this across the entire base. Who's with me? All right, so across the entire base... Oh, and to right here, we're on the right line. That's fortuitous. That was completely planned and executed as per the plan and specifications. Excellent. Fantastic work. Pure genius level planning right here. The foresight, the vision, the experience. Oh, okay, so this isn't going to work out very well right here. However, we can jink up and consume yet another line through this chemical bottleneck right here. Okay. And we're kind of trapped. That's great. We like that. Let's get a Minotaur in here. That's all we need. Maybe store some precious valuables or just, the Minotaur. It's like Minotaurs, solutions and problems all wrapped up into one horned package. And again, we're going to have problems. The factory is starting to get dense, which is primarily because I keep building the factory. Maybe if I just let off on that a little bit, the factory wouldn't be quite so dense. I wonder why this area is blank. Is this the area I left for additional plastic? Man, it's happening again. I don't know if there's going to be a solution this time. Oh, that's a dangerous line. Don't do that. No, friend. Friends don't let friends do whatever the hell that's doing. So are we there? Are we here? This feels like here. It feels like getting... God, this place is getting big. And we're not really close to being done. It's gonna get worse. All right, we're back. We're here. And so this is primary chlorine production, and what I have back there is primary chlorine production. So this is all the same stuff in the end, right? So just link it right in. And that makes sense. This is all primary chlorine. This should be underflowing. Yes. Okay, I hooked the primary chlorine to the primary chlorine. It's not going to run because we're not loving our augs enough. This is never going to get up to 3,000. And this is actually working out pretty well. This was a good idea. I like this. And that's going to prioritize gastrocapacitors, which is absolutely 100% what I need right now. It seems trivial, but it isn't. Not to me. Okay, so we're making them at just an enormous rate. And they're being consumed, but not quite. Probably like nowhere near as fast. Okay. Okay, gastrocapacitor problem done. South factory guts dinosaur clogged. Okay, we have to go fix the south factory now. Here we go. Let's go. It's the guts dinosaur. And this is the same. Amazing. Amazing this took so long to actually show itself. Yet another spoilage nuance down here. Right here. See, we're doing fill cargo, and that doesn't work. We want load items until... Oh, wait a second. How else is the jerky going to get out? I mean, it's going to unstick itself when one of these guys rots, right? But that's not good. So, no, not you. Load items until caravan has guts equals 3,000. Right? This is where you are. Now just go and empty that cargo. And this will... Well, no. Then it has to not wait, is the thing. I wonder how to do this. There's got to be a better way to do this. Wait for storing food. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know about that. This is... Don't we have more? Did I just wreck that dinosaur? Because it says no one's using this right now. That's a problem. I just made a mistake and didn't notice. My guts processing area... Oh, that's probably bad. Is right here. When this guy comes over... Yeah. Oh, so I kind of made a mistake here, didn't I? Well, obviously. And now I want you to load items. Wait, what? Okay, I want you to load items until we have 3,000 guts. And I guess don't wait. Don't wait. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Hopefully this will shake loose. I could have sworn I had 2 dinosaurs on here. And I guess I'm adding another, because why not? Dinosaur hungry. I want you to come here. No, dinosaur hungry south. Yes, that instead. Load items until caravan has guts in quantity 3,000. 2,800. How about that? Gives a little space for rot. And then head over to here, where you will empty cargo. And this is your job. Where'd you go? Why'd you walk away from me? I should go get more dinosaurs while I'm here. All right, go do this. Go to the dinosaur bin and then check and see if whales are being made. That takes a while to flick off on that. How are we doing on FPS? Looks like it's ticking down by just a little bit, which, you know, heralds the beginning of the end. But the good news is I will be able to try to fix things because I'm highly motivated to do that. What's our problem now? More trits, no trits being made. Oh, that's all because of no seaweed. Oh, it's next. It's next. Sponges are broken again. It's right there. Okay, got to go fix sponges, I guess. All right, so we are a sponge tech now, I suppose. And like this thing was supposed to run forever. Oh, I should not have picked up all this stuff. Why is this? Why are you not running? Well, obviously this is a big problem, and it should be venting. We don't have any place to vent the actual spoilage, which is, you know, if it lasted this long, let's see if it could last a little more, right? Okay, so that will slowly clear this out. Good. And then this will start again. Here, I will help you. And this is still a terrible thing I'm doing here because I'm just pushing the problem off. Why did this one stop, though? You need more sponge sprouts, and for that you need more sponges. But there are no sponges on the... But the sponges don't rot. I don't understand. Something happened here I just don't get. And I'm not going to ask about it. I already fixed a couple things properly today. I'm a good engineer. There's no question of that. We're just going to leave it all alone now. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Here, take all this, right up this. Just everyone go make sponges. So that was the sponge sprout carousel, and they all rotted out. Probably something else crashed. You know what? I'm not going to think about it. It's done. Sailing cult line for the agriculture. Okay. So we got 2 more chores, and then we can actually get to what we're doing today. Are we actually making sponges? We are. Okay. The South Factory is finished. It's perfect. Once again, we have won the South Factory. Like, man, doesn't it feel good to have this job finished and be able to walk away from it? It's great. So perfect. This could not possibly be improved, is what I'm trying to say here. Just walk away from it. Just walk. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. You might have a thought if you looked at it. Thoughts won't help you. Thoughts are the enemy. Don't get any thinky thoughts. No thinky thoughts, no sad. Smooth brain, happy brain. No thoughts, only factory. And where is the silver maker? Right over there. This should be surging forward now that I have silver, but I have no syngas. We see that right here. Because we see it's empty. Because somebody, not going to name names, perhaps an intern who is no longer with us, clipped a line somewhere. I believe that happened. That happens all the time. Oh, look at this. Don't we hate that intern? Man, that intern was the worst. Glad they're gone. They're not getting hired here, certainly. Okay, perfect. Now, refined syngas making its way into the most expensive alloy machine, where we will make most expensive alloy. 20 silver plates. 10 per. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, but the good news is we're making silver now. Okay, so back to center, and that's This chore, one chore left, friends, and that's a saline line for the agriculture district, which I think is probably inevitable. This is why seaweed's not going. And I don't think it's because of this setup. I think it's because Gorbacheovs are overworked. And you use how much? A bit. I should probably just get into the habit of taking work away from Gorbachev's, because it's just going to get worse. Oh, we're out of food. That's a bad sign. And then this guy is right here, of course. No, that's guano. Here, where's our foodosaur? And right here, you're not making... There's no food whatsoever here. Oh, good. And that's because of this. Right here. Why is there biomass on there? Why is there biomass on this line? Okay, so maybe, just maybe, we're not done with the South Factory quite yet. Let's go fix one thing, and that's going to bring the entire biofluid network to its knees. And that's going to paralyze the entire factory. Oh, what a wonderful thought to have. Yes, I'm glad I'm contemplating this now. Man, thinking's great. I'm so glad I'm sentient. Sentience is wonderful. I wouldn't trade this for the world. All right, so get rid of all the bio crud. Here, we're just going to help. I'm a helper. But this isn't going to be the problem either because of... Oh, this is where the guts are coming from. Okay. Oh, so there was a problem with putting lard on the other side. Who would have thought, certainly not me, that there would be consequences to my actions? And that this wasn't so well planned out that... Okay, so there's some food there. So long as this is going, it should probably be okay. Here, I want you to just go deliver that right now. And that will, and by the time you get back, there'll probably be a whole lot more. Or maybe not. I don't know. Who can say? All I know is we'll be making this in the north very soon. Okay, what am I doing? What's going on? Does anyone... Okay, one more saline line. Again, to help the Gorbachevs. And then we'll actually get to what we're doing today, which is the crafting of weapons. Is this where I want to go? Yes. I always need more of these up north, so just bring them now. Okay, good. I'm glad. Once again, the South Factory is perfect. Again, we have attained perfection. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Like, how do we keep doing it? I don't know. Oh, we have way too much now. Isn't that just embarrassing? Welp. In here. We have some extras now. Alright, so. Have a log, my friend. What I need now is to take the saline line from the saline maker, which is totally 100% going. Yes, is totally 100% going. And we're just dragging you north. We are. Should we do it off the end? We honestly should. No, it doesn't matter. So we're dragging you all the way to the agriculture district. And this will hopefully solve the seaweed problem. There's something comforting in putting pipes everywhere. Just, no matter how weird the factory gets, there will always be a need for pipes. The biofluid network's really nice. I'm highly enthusiastic about it. But it also has limits, You can't put everything on it unless you want to have millions upon millions of Gorbachevs, which, you know, might be cool all on its own. But pipes will be needed for high throughput situations. And in the end, the factory itself is a high throughput situation. Really? Can't leap that? Are we still connected? Yes, that's saline. Good. Now, we've already learned we can't do this. Embrace our limitations. All right, so we are now here, and we want to be here. So let's drag from this side now. Oh no, we want to be one more up. Though I suppose it's probably not going to matter. We're going to need a lot of this stuff for trits. And we probably should have pulled it up for fish as well, right? Only we are totally Gorbachev in that as well. So maybe I shut that down, you know? Once again, offer some relief for my flying cockroachy friend. So, what we need right now is to replace all this. None of this is real. Don't look at it. It doesn't real. Yeah, just take it back. I'm not sure what happens to that fluid. I'm pretty sure it just gets destroyed. So all that Gorbachev time will be recouped. Which is a meaningful statement, I suppose. Maybe. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So now we have to, unfortunately, do this, which means sap in the inventory. And I've not done this right somehow. Where did I mess it up? Or is there just no saline in the pipe? Ah, it's gone dry. How wonderful. And that's because no drilling fluid. And if we go look at drilling fluid, this was a sand issue once upon a time, right? And it's still a sand issue. So we might have to, yeah, see, there's plenty here. It's just, it flows in at maximum half of these belts. And we probably need a lot more. Wow, it's just making no impact whatsoever. Well, how to approach this situation? We need better loaders. That's what'll do it. Let's just leave it for a while. Don't look at it. Don't care. I did my job right. That's all that matters. What's this? What is that? No. No. All right, so now over here at fish. Yeah, we just plug it in right here and just, you never get used. Oh, it just gets directly used. Drained out, in fact. We're going to be low on fish because of this. Congratulations. I have fixed/ruined the world. We're going to need a lot more saline. Or at least we're going to have to get, maybe the sand problem is going to be, okay, we're done. Hey, look at this. Here, this is still impossible. I'll get it. Well, yeah, we're going to take it off the to-do list since I now understand that it's impossible. Here, let me just go over it very briefly, as was explained to me in very small words by one of my viewers. Actually, I'm not really sure. The thing is, this doesn't create heat. That's what they said. It doesn't create heat, but it sorts heat. And so by sorting heat, that looping it back in, that no matter what I do, it's still just sorting heat. So by having this tail back in, no matter how small this fraction is, it will accumulate in the system and chill everything because this does not create heat. I thought I could live a little bit on the spread and then bring it, but I suppose I could if it would be like at 65 degrees Celsius. as the minimum. But it's not. Anyway, I don't want to think about that anymore. That's failure. Don't think about failure. Notepad, you are dismissed. It's time to start working on the actual factory today, which means Notepad, come back. All right, me and you, Notepad. What we are going to do is we are going to get all of the pieces of the embassy. So if we see right there, embassy well, this is not going to work. Yeah, this works. So here have our components of embassy. We want to upgrade this. So we need to get concrete wall. We need mech inserters, which we do make. We need basic belt. We need gun turret. We need pipe to ground, which is going to be the multi-purpose. We need pipe. We need flame turret. We need power pole, which we make. We don't need caravan outpost. We need windmill. We need ambassador. We need megadar. Anything else? Roboport. And then we need some sort of chests. And then we're just going to leave chests for the end. All right, what's this mean? Concrete wall to be made. Mech inserters. We do make these already. It's right here. These just need to be put on made available to a caravan. So, needs to be made available. And then that's probably the same story with basic belt, right? Yeah, needs to be made available. And then we need gun turrets to be made. Hold on a second. Pipe. Right here. This stuff has to be made available. Oh, and we also, we need to put valves. So right there. Was this just like an afterthought? Was this not real? Did I just put this here and walk away from it? Yeah. Yeah, that's not real. All right, so pipe and pipe to ground needs to be made available. Needs to be made available. Needs to be made. Flame turret to be made. Great. Power pole. It's right there. To be made available. Windmill. Imported. For right now. Ambassador. To be made. Megadar. I think we got it. I think we just have that right now. Yeah, Megadar. Done. Roboport. Done. Those were the things I did just recently. Right there. Roboport. Done. Oh, we also need other things. Okay, hold on. We need Logibots. Construction bots. We need... and then we need fuel, which is... repair pack, which is bullets, which is shells. All right, so this is the anatomy. Can I make this bigger? Yeah, you can't see it though. Okay, it's bigger for me. And I'll try to remember to scroll. That's a bad idea. Trying to remember anything is not really in the cards for me. Valves to be made available. Chests to be made available. Logibots. Import. Construction bots. Import. Repair packs to be made. And these guys I think we just import for right now. I suppose I could make both of these if I really wanted to. And if not now, when? All right. You got me. To be made, to be made. So this just bumped everything back by a whole day right there. Like windmill requires mech parts, don't want to do it. Same here, don't want to do it. All right, so let's start making things available. Let's do the like all of this has to get on the network somehow. Maybe I should do a test first before I do any of this. Maybe I should design. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Before I do anything, I should make the next generation embassy. That's what I should do. And then I should go back and make it real, right? That sounds like a much better idea than what I'm doing right now. So we're going to have to go back to the South Factory. Yay. Going to need that. Going to need that. We're not going to be using any caravans anymore. This is going to be a pure bot factory. So we're going to... I don't know what we're going to... Like... There's a whole lot of gunna that's going to happen, and I don't know what. We're not using that. We need to get some normal belt. Here, let's just head south. Oh, wait. Excuse me. Get rid of this sap, please. All right. So glad I have a... Oh, get energy drink. Jesus. Ugh. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I want none of this at this point. Kind of want a sampling of these just in case. I'm probably going to need to make bigger ones. We're also going to need aerial caravan. There will be an aerial caravan needs to be made. And we'll probably take one whale with us. Maybe even 2 whales. That's going to be the feeder right there for everything. What else do I need? I should probably not stress about this too much right now. Probably combinators. Because of, I'm just going to forget something. Probably bring those. I'm going to be running back and forth for a long time. So just here. Pretend those will be needed. Oh, and where's the valves? Okay. All right, sure, fine. And then we're going to go get some basic materials up here. Because we know we're going to need them. Let's pick that up. And then we need also a bunch of mechanical inserters. So what we need after that is gun turrets. Just stuff from the south, right? Then we have to upgrade the embassy. All right, so let's build an actual upgraded embassy. A new generation embassy. And it's gonna... There's a lot of considerations that, frankly, I wasn't aware of when I built the first one. That hopefully I'll be able to put into consideration with this one. Wow, this is just barren. Maybe I came to the wrong place. All right, this is never going to run again. This is all done. Here, I'll grab Megadar from here because I am here. What's the recipe? I can do that. Then we need a bunch of wall. In fact, I want all the wall. What else? Oh, this is slowing and stopping. That's bad. Why you no go? We need more of this. It's not monolayer. Need more ASP. That comes from... Oh, it comes from it's belted in right here. ASP got broken at some point. Wow. Simultaneously the best and the worst answer. When did that happen? That's an evil gnome right there. Got into the factory and started just messing with me. Just give me a few test bullets. In fact, there's no such thing as a few test bullets. And then just a line of shells. That's about it. All right, let's go over on the list again. Wall, got it. Okay, notepad, back out. Got this, got that, got that. Don't have any turrets. No turrets. No turrets. No turrets at all. How is that? This is not America. This is not how it works in this country. Where are my guns? This definitely has to be made in the North Factory. Just all of you come with me. Just all of you come with me. We're going to need some of this too. So all of that come with me. All right. Once again, try it one more time. Got it. 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 Chests are a question mark. We'll see about that in a second. Oh, I should have gotten gold chest. Logi bots, construction bots. I should get both of those here. All right. So I need to go get the bots, and I need to go get gold chests. And then we're going to try to make a actual working prototype of all this. And then after that, we will try to feed it. So there's going to be like 1 or 2 more days of just building a bunch of little things. I don't think the gun turrets have any use besides safety. So that's just a tithe to the way I've decided to play this game. But a lot of the other stuff has application. Why aren't you going more? No simple circuits? For real? For real? Not for joke? No, it is for real. And that's no... Why shouldn't this be going all the time? Uh-oh. I misinterpreted it. How is this a thing? How is this a thing? How is this a thing? Why do you not have printed circuit boards? Because this guy's stuck. Is this guy here? No. This guy is stuck right here waiting for battery. Oh. Oh, and that's because Timmy wore out. All right, don't look at that. That's fine. It'll be okay. Just don't pay attention to it. Am I done now? I got bots. I didn't get chests. That's why I was here. I think that's what we're going to run it on. All right, so let's go see if we can make this real, right? I get all of my bots too. Good. So I'm not really sure about what I'm doing here. Should I build on the back lines? I should build the depot on the front lines and then... trees. Trees everywhere. Trees. We should put the depot where we think the front line is going to be. But the front line's going to always move. So we should put the depot somewhere where it's not going to send bots their doom. That's probably a more practical way of putting it, right? Trees everywhere. So this is where the wall will begin to walk. So I guess we'll put the depot right here. And we'll see if this works enough. Here, pick that stuff up. Pick up that can. All right, so what we're going to need first is an aerial caravan. This is the supply. It supplies all the material that is needed to produce this. So there's the problem here. State the problem. We are going to be putting down new embassies. That's great. But we're also going to be picking up old embassies. So we're going to... I think I need kind of a giant buffer chest, don't I? Like a buffer depot. Because we need... Yeah, we need a buffer depot. Okay. Okay, I probably should have seen this coming. I think it's storage buffer. I think this is what I need. This will just receive everything, right? Here, let's just put a stand in right here. And then maybe test it even. So this is... It's not requesting anything. I kind of want to request everything. Here, let's see what happens. Let's see if they prefer. All right, so what I want to do is instruct the bots to take that away. So if I put down just some wall and I walk away, no, it's gonna compete with that storage chest. So I guess storage is what I'm looking for. Here. Can I turn my bots off? Okay, take this out. And this guy comes, and what are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with this? And you take it all the way back to the storage chest. And if I shut this off, that doesn't work. So he has no place to put it. So it has to be storage, huh? There. Okay. So now, buffer chest, not the right word. We want a storage chest right here. Okay, that's fine. So we need a big yellow storage chest. So I have one of those. Just go get a deposit and then some circuitry. Oh, trees everywhere. No, 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 no. No, it can't happen again. Not again. No. No. Oh. All right, it's done. I need a deposit. I need some materials. Give me a deposit. Not like that. And then I should probably get more roboports. I saw we need iron and complex circuit boards. There. Here, and just make 5, sure. I'll take the leftovers and dunk them in right here. So good. All right, so what I want to do is just grab a few more, right? That's all I need, just a few more. I'll be happy if I just had a few more. Thank you. All right, so now maybe we're ready to build properly. Maybe we're ready to experiment. Maybe we're ready to learn something new together. All right, so we have our buffer deposit. And what we want to do, this is going to bring in a lot of material, right? That's just kind of ugly and recolored. I don't like this. And I want that back. I want my thing back. When did this happen? Why are we out of pipe? Why? 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 No, you should go the other way, friend. Yeah, when did that get turned? Gremlins again. Gremlins. All right, so when I build a new embassy, I want all the materials taken from here. And when I remove an embassy, I want all the materials taken back to here. So this means the end of the yellow chests, essentially. So we're going to pull this off the network. You're just done for right now. So the new embassy cannot have any yellow chests. I need space. I need to feel incredible rage. So this isn't where the new embassy is going to go. This is just where I'm going to flesh out the new embassy. Okay, good. Good. All right, so rocks. All right, so what we need is we're going to have to align this based on blueprint alignment, the block thing that I did with the city thing. Okay, anyway, so what's going to happen is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 things we can put in here and naturally supply it. And how many things are we going to need to make an embassy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Our number is 14, and yet we only have 10 here. So we have to get up to 14 at least. Right? This is going to be taken care of separately. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, our number is 14. So let's start working out. This is going to be needed. And of course, power will now be needed. So this is home base. This is a depot. This is where the magic happens. And so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's not even 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so what we're going to do is then this. You know? This is not... No, this can all go in like this, right? And it can be red belt. All right, and let's get everything on here. Is there an easy way to do this? Concrete wall. Megadar. Should probably be. Actually, we need another. What's the button to make more? There's probably a setting somewhere. I don't know what it is. It's fine. Don't think about it. Thinking's not going to help me here. Is there a multi-purpose pipe right there? An ambassador, and then another type of turret. Then we're going to need a roboport in here, and it's like there's some sort of chest. And valves. No valves right now. Is this really everything? I don't know. So concrete wall right now. Use filter, concrete wall. Oh, and these all need to be connected right here, because they're going to be reading an amount. Okay, so concrete wall. I want you to enable when concrete wall is less than 100. And so this is what's going to happen. This is going to make sure that there's always material in here to be taken. However, there will almost always be space to return. And it will use the returned materials first because it will overflow above all this stuff. See, that makes sense. I'm not crazy. Gun turrets. And then right here. And then we just kind of set this up, right? Program it to enact our will. Right there, right there. And then right there, right there. Oops, missed. Less than 100. How about, what do you stack to? Stack to 10. How about you go less than 10? That sounds better, doesn't it? And then what else? I probably should have done it in this line. Concrete wall, mech inserters, basic button, did this, flame turret now. I'm definitely going to be 10, no, 100. Definitely going to be confusing myself. Flaclam. Power pole, which I have in my inventory. Which I can't open like this. Help me. Help me. Help me. Okay, good. Windmill now. So, right here. Oh, it was already there. God, I'm not 10, not 100, please. In fact, it's probably bad to have it on this too, because it's going to take a little while. Well, we're reading from the wrong one. What are we doing here? It needs to be reading from here. Okay. Better. Windmill. Ambassador, it's down there. Roboport. And you're definitely 10. Probably less than 10. Valves. Next. And then valves. And then some sort of chest. I don't know what that's going to be. All right, so this is how the material gets served. And we have the RoboPort right there. You will also be getting some number of construction bots and Logibots. So I think we just got to read off of this, right? And you want to be use filters. But that's here, just 50. Okay, I said 50, obviously. And then the other one does construction bots, even though it's going to distribute to other ones everywhere else. Yeah. Yeah, not sure what to say about this. I wonder if there's a way to disable this based on robot statistics. I don't know. That's a big I don't know. All right, we have to make and upgrade this now. So give me an embassy. And I wanted to... Here, let's pile a lot of this stuff in right here. Do we have inserters? We did all that? Okay, good. So just throw the stuff in. I don't lift a finger. The monkey doesn't work. Do you hear me? The monkey doesn't work. Here, we'll put the repair packs in here. Not quite the bullets yet. The bullets go in a different one. Actually, the repair packs go in a different one too. All this goes in, all that goes in, that, and that. You. Anything else? Well, it'll be clear in a moment, right? Valves, power poles. Okay, so all of this stuff has been made available. And let's just toss in some bots. And we're being loaded up, right? Ready to go. Okay, so personal logistics off. We now take a embassy right here and we just put it down within range. And that's the key, right? So the walking range is really only this much. Or I have to get the RoboPort within that, and then it will extend. Okay, let's just do that right here for right now. Even this is good enough to walk forward, but I think I can do a bit more. Okay, so it's going to start being built. So now we have to concentrate on the things we want to upgrade. Like, first off, all of this goes away. This is too close. It's in the wrong place. And it doesn't cover enough distance. So all of that goes away. And all the pipes in here need to be upgraded. So I guess I have to steal a bit. Excuse me, bots. Take some of this and some of that. So what we're doing right here... And then we have to also go forward, right? Because this is going to be chained. How to get this into here? That is surely the question, right? Then you go right there, right there, right there. This uses quite a lot, doesn't it? No niobium. Niobium is banished. And then we have a natural stack like this. Okay, good. So, oh, that's still a shiny pipe. No. When I copy and look at all this, I'll see that there's niobium, and no, I still have work to do. Okay, so like this. Don't like that anymore. The pipes will extend out quite a long way, right? Oh, I see what I have to do. So the pipe network's gonna come way, way back. And I'll build a intermediate interlocking piece, you know? You'll see. It's gonna be real clear what the plan is. There. Backfield works like that now. And that's a little more elegant, I think. Like so. Okay. And then it lines up real nice. And then that's everyone getting their friendship juice. Okay, good. Now, supply. Do I keep with this? Okay, first off, this has to be different. Everything has to be different. Pick everything up. Pick everything up. Nothing will be the same. Everything will be different. So what we need now is we have to shove in a Megadar. We have to shove in a fancy Roboport, which should be in the center, right? That would be mostest, bestest, right? Only we don't have a clear center, do we? All right, and then we need a windmill. That's bigger than the other one by a good bit. So maybe we want to center it, but that should, no, now we need an ambassador. All right, so now we just don't have space for logistics. So this should be moved over. Just like that. And then, so now we have the problem, comma, the, I might have to change the basic shape of the embassy. Like add a couple more ranks down here. I don't want to do that because it's going to take time. I kind of want to move this along. Maybe pull this back out. Here, personal bots on. Pull all this out. And then copy this. And we get ourselves more space this way. And then copy paste. And I'm kind of worried about everything all the time. But right there, is that enough? No, that's terrible. So 2 more over, and then is that centered? Yes, that is now centered. All right, we've gotten a little more space in here, but I'm not sure that's actually going to be useful. The turret should be front and center so that everything is attracted to this. And then also the Roboport should be front and center. The Roboport's probably, I don't know. They're both kind of equal. I want them forward as possible, but also centered. But centered and forward. So they got to share, right? That's what that says. Okay, so we got to share. We shove this in as fast, most as possible, and right there. And then we put the Megadar in right here. Okay. This is pretty ugly. A lot ugly. I don't like the idea of feeding it from the sides out, you know? Feeding the belt. All right. Because it just doesn't work. All right, so we need a requester chest. So this is going to be requesting shells, right? Just imagine it requesting shells. We need mechanicals here. Power. We have no power. Power. Now, the good news is, if I don't like this design, I kind of never have to look at it. It's nice that this is encompassing all of this with just one power pole. Okay, so that's all right. So bots will fly in because it's always going to be on the network. So I don't have to worry about anything right here. I only have to worry about getting the materials out here and then distributing ammo. So instead of going like it was, I liked it more when it was feeding the center first, you know? But now it's not doing that. It's feeding the center last. It's doing the wings first. How much space do I have here? How much exposed belt? I think I'm going to have to put in a... So we have a requester chest, again, right here and right here. And I think that's going to have to happen, even though it's going to also require power poles. Okay, and so this will then request bullets. Just one stack, I guess. And then the bots will bring it in, and then it will come through here. So it's going to be like that. And how much just arrived? Not enough. Yeah, this is going to be a long time arming up, isn't it? Oh, wait, that was... Here, let's simulate it. All right, so the entire train comes. So, in fact, isn't going to be that long arming up. It's going to be a little while until everyone gets here, but it'll be okay. Wait, we should be done. Get rid of this. Take it out. I don't want to do this anymore. Pick that up. Pick that up. All right, it'll be okay. Again, I don't like how it arms from the center out, but this is probably just fine. And these guys are just going to get blapped. The construction bots, but they're all going to be in network. Yeah. All right, so is there anything else this has to do? I think this might be Embassy Mark II. Let's just decorate a little bit. I kind of like the recessed entryway that we had before. This thing. We have less space now, so I'm not sure this actually works. I was like... It looks a little forced, I think. Adhering to old style design for the sake of it, and I also think one of you's not. No, that's right. I don't like how it touches right here. So let's bring it back by one. Maybe that looks a little better. Maybe I shouldn't care so much about this. All right, so this is the unit. You're going to ask for shells. Here, we'll actually set this up. Shells. Shouldn't I ask for more than that? More than 10? Can I do that? Shells. No, this doesn't work. What's going on? Like, why is it only bringing 10? I suppose it doesn't actually matter that much. Well, it might. It might matter. I don't know. We'll see. So new generation. Oh, the other thing. We're not quite ready, right? Here, let's cut this all out. Pick it all up, please. Bring it to me. And then we want to, oh, wait a second. Okay, good. I still have it. I still have it. We want to snap to grid, right? And we kind of want it to be centered because there's two parts of this. There's the going forward and the going back. Here, I'll try to illustrate this. Okay, now we're snapped. But we want to, here, put that down. We want to also keep in mind there's this. We want it on a stable grid. Here, we should snap it to the furthest expense of the RoboPort, right? That would make sense. So right here. And then down to like right here when we make a little star. We do that. Yeah, that's good. That's a good idea. And then we'll be able to have these be a little off balance. Unfortunately, we've got this in the way. Maybe pull it up a little bit more. And we're going to be building a grid. Oh, wait, we have to also incorporate valves. How to do that. And still, because a valve works best coming from a central point. I could put a valve in here, but it has to kind of be... Maybe do valves north and west. How about that? Where'd I put my valves? I don't have them in here? No, I do have them in there. So this is kind of a problem, isn't it? So we're going to need 3 valves, I guess. And it's going to be underflow less than 20. And I want you to do that. And this should grid it naturally, right? Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, Notepad, you can go away for a little bit. So is this getting closer to being done? So what I want is to copy all of this. Copy this. And then put it in my pocket. Not this one, you can go away. But you now have to be snapped to gridded. Back, save blueprint. And we have to look at how this is going to be to work in the world. Where's my inventory? So it's going to be something like this. We want to give it more space, right? Here. Just put it down all angry. Yeah, we want to give more space north and south. And then I'm going to have an intermediate, like, and it should be based on turret size, current turret size. So let's go. Where is my ambassador? Did I give them all away? Probably. All right, let's go fix that. Give me some of you. All right, so it should be, we should tile them based on range of gun, right? Okay, so just back way the hell off. And now look at turret coverage. And if I paste again, let's not look at pollution. That's not what I want. All right, paste again. Why aren't you doing the thing? All right, so now it's snapping. And so this is way too... So it kind of needs to be... Actually, it needs to be like right in the middle right here. Because we have to land forward, but not that far forward. All right, so let's adjust the grid, right? Height will now be 60. Is that right? And then we should width more. So 20 on each side, maybe. So 84. And then grid position X 20. Negative 20. Yeah, that centers it. Okay, let's try that. And we're probably all wrong now, right? Yes, we are in fact all wrong. So this has to be erased. We have to go get it again, try again. Right there. And stop trying to destroy these. And now we need again to get that. Oh, I have to go pick that up. Okay, just pretend it's not there, right? And then go get the lone ambassador, not right here, right here. And then we measure, right? We measure with roboports and windmills. God, why is this so hard? Why is everything suddenly so hard? And then also ambassador. Do I have a gap? I don't. Then we come right here. I should make these pipes real, right? We also need the roboport. And we need the windmill. And we need the... Now we'll be able to do an actual real test, right? This is all we need right here. See, it links up naturally. I know nothing's being made right here, but that's fine. And then if I look right here, does it need to be more? It kind of overlaps. So the furthest extent is going to be kind of too far, honestly. I should bring it back by 10? 10 tiles? Kind of wish that wasn't there, but it's going to be like to here. And that's... feels like it's in aggro range. Yeah, that's too much. All right, so pick all this up. Everything gets picked up. And bots out. Make it real. So what we need... it's too high. So like that now. Was the side-to-side distance okay? Here, let's check that. That feels fine to me. This is fine for a walking wall. You know? Okay, so that's okay. I need... wish I could keep a hold of that. I need... oh, this is better, right? So right here, and then right there, and then right there. And this is how the wall walks. Yeah, this is a better test, I think. Let's go over there. It's green. Green equals better. And we will make sure that we get the sizing right. And then once we have this blueprint and this plan, we will turn our attention to making all these intermediates, all the supplies for this, which we are not going to get through today. Be very careful. Be very careful. All right, so like that. And then like this, right? And now I have to do the test again, where I put down this, and that, and that. And then, oh, I also need a ambassador right here. And then this. And the optimum spacing for these guys is going to change based on how far I can shoot. This is the optimum sizing for right now, which I suppose I can live with, right? All right, so actually you're not there. So when going forward, this is probably pretty good for wall creep, right? Here. So wish I could open up my inventory on that screen. See, and we're not going to be able to see it because it's not aligned. But that looks pretty okay. All right. And so, obviously, these guys are connected. And if I rip down this... Oh, we can't build it. Oh, that's a problem, isn't it? If we cannot build outside of the range, like it's outside of everything right here. Like, okay, that's troublesome. So what are the ranges that I'm looking at right here? We're looking at construction zone is 120. So we have to pull it back until this roboport is inside that. And then it'll come and it'll make the roboport, and then it'll come and make the front. And it'll also start preloading with bullets. But it has to cut. All right, so we need to take... We know exactly where we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3. Here. Okay, maybe we don't know exactly. Maybe we don't know much of anything. Do I just have to be touching the green for it to construct? That's a really interesting question. Can we answer that question right now? Let's find out. What I want is this. Have some construction bots. And then we want a provider chest right there. And I want you to take that roboport. And then I want you to go right on the edge of the green with the roboport. That's over it. I know. Trust me. So just move it back by 3. 2, 3. There. Are you in range? No. One more. Exactly one more tile. There. Are we in range? Can you do it? Can you do it? There's a provider chest right there. And we have construction bots right here. And you have power. So you can't do it yet. Oh, what's going on? Oh, there it goes. All right, so does it have to be entirely inside or just the center? So, it's actually going to get a little tricky, right? Be better if I had more energy drink on me. All right, more energy drink in my system, rather. All right, so we've established that right on the line doesn't seem to work. Does that work? Does that work? Just over. How about now? Does it work now? No, it looks... Okay, yes, it does. All right, so that's the absolute closest it could be. Okay, so all of this has to be brought back. I don't know where those guys are going. Wait, it just made that... Oh, that's because it just linked up. Right, got it. Never mind. Don't look at that. Oops. That's the one where it has to be. Okay, got it. So it's going to be really embarrassing if I size this wrong. So what has to happen right here is you have to be right here, right? This is where we've decided. Right? Exactly right there. Please stop flashing at me. Please stop. Please stop flashing at me. It hurts me. So you have to be moved back how many? So that the front is right here. So here's the current front. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have to pull it back 11 tiles. So if we come here, our height should now be 59. And that should be exactly what we need, right? Let's test it. Pick up all these things, bots on. Why aren't you coming back to me? Oh, wait, don't build that. Don't do that. All right, now bots on. No, really, why aren't you coming back to me? Oh, and then they're gone. Just poof. Friendship annulled. And we're slowly getting into a situation where this is working, right? Where are you going? Oh, no, this should stop. No. All right, so now our new one. All right, so bots off, please. So it's right here. Oh, those pipes have to be moved. All right, so cut and drag it in. Like maybe we don't even need pipes with this. No, we will. All right, so new blueprint. You go right there. And you're just like, no, you're not even snapping. Ugh. Can we rotate this? Does it matter, I suppose? Snap to grid. Oh, and it didn't copy anything. Here, let's see if we can salvage the other one. Can we... Do we have copy and paste tools here? Can I move these guys? Apparently not. Doesn't look like it's possible. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, so we have to make a new blueprint. That's annoying. And this blueprint should be 84, 59, negative 20. 84, 59, negative 20. I really wish I could rotate it. All right, so that's still not snappy because it wasn't made with this blueprint snap. All right, so like that. Now, like this. And we will see if we can get the chain construction going. So don't destroy anything yet. Did they take away... They ran away with my roboports, and they could have gone anywhere. Those roboports could have ended up anywhere. Okay, there's one. Probably the other one's right here. Probably. Yes. A bunch of dicks. Okay, so fancy roboport goes right there, and then power. Okay, great. And fancy roboport reaches to the absolute edge of the other roboport. So it has dominion over all of this, and it'll eventually extend itself. So let's see if that's true. And if the network will extend itself, not necessarily this. So this is fine. I want you to provide a roboport, and I want you to have some construction bots. All right, so it grabs it. All right, so yes, this is the correct amount to go forward. There, and that will now, well, this will also put in power and electricity. So this will turn on, and then we'll have the ability to do all of that. Okay, so is this correct? I want to say this is correct. Goodbye. And so we'll have our walking wall. Okay, I'm ready. It's time to start making everything. We're going to try this out. We're not going to see this for a bunch of episodes. No, wait. No, wait. Come back. Where are you going? Don't rock away. No. Come back. You have my stuff. Come back. No, okay, sorry. Okay, wait. You're valued. Your contributions are valued here. I really miss you. I had named each and every one of you. I care about you as individuals. Come back to me. Don't go to this other. Okay, good. All right. What were we going on? Oh, yeah. How fast am I going to blow you guys up? So. We have made a new edition of the Embassy. That's our big production today. It is grid aligned. It is self-fueling. If I can fuel one, I will fuel them all. It should be self-feeding. Because of the magic of self-extending roboports. It was correct. Waiting to get to the next level roboport was absolutely the right idea. There was no way this was going to work out otherwise. Got a cough. All right, coughing occurred. We're just going to... And like there's going to be another setup like this for bullets and shells, I think. It's going to have to be exactly like this, isn't it? Yeah, this kind of raises an interesting question of what to do with the intermediate space. I'm going to have to come up with another blueprint for everything that takes the place of a embassy. So we're going to end up with a huge network around here. Maybe I don't need these roboports. Maybe I just need the construction extender. High zone construction extender. Maybe if I get the better construction extender, that's really what I want. But then everything would always be coming back from this roboport. I'm not sure that's a bad thing, honestly. That is a really weird idea. I know I have normal construction zone extenders. Maybe this is as good a time as any to make here. Extender. There's a lot of them, and they get very large. So the logistic connection distance is 80. That will work, right? This works? Question mark? I don't use bots enough. Oh, have we refilled gastrocapacitors? I think we should. Yeah, that's full up. Nice. Okay, we have overcome our problem. The main problem that we were facing, okay, is now not running anymore. Why aren't you running? You have all the material you need. You're making all this animal sample. What's going on? This is not going. Why? Because we're out of stainless? Is that what we're doing here? We're out of circuit boards. That I can actually believe. We are, in fact, completely out of circuit boards up here. Okay. That's a minor crisis. Just a minor one. Is this going down here? No. It sounds like it is, but it isn't. And that's still batteries. Okay. Okay. We will fix this, right? We need a dinosaur. We can help. We can help all of this. Come here. Once again, the North Factory will extend its benevolent helping hand to its unfortunate, misbegotten cousins down south. Fill this cargo, and then I want you to take that all the way to the south and relieve them of the need to make batteries. And just right there, and I want you to empty that cargo. You just handle that right now. I have no AUG food for you. Okay, just hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Still working. Still working. Gonna get there. Gonna get there real soon. There, go. All right, do that. Take pity on your cousins. I came here for a purpose, and the purpose was the construction zone extender, which is almost certainly a better thing to use than just the RoboPort, right? But I don't know if I have any here. Like, I don't know where I would organize this. That's one part of my problems. So we have, this is probably going to change. This is certainly going to change. Okay, first question. Did I make them? Extender. Construction. No, apparently I never made it. All right, so I guess I force build a few of them right now for testing purposes. That is, once again, how are we doing on towers? Towers being made. And you need what? Oh. Should probably do both, but whatever. I'll fix that later if it's a problem, he says confidently. All right, so right here, we need to make extender. And then right here, we need to make extender. This is really unfortunate because I kind of want this now. And that's not exactly how sushi belts function, is it? It doesn't really do well with now. It's like, I'll see you next Thursday, maybe. I want one of these. I want to play with one of these. Maybe I can help? And just kind of steal. This isn't going to work either because now you're just taking the steal. I'm stealing from myself. There, take that. This is so not right. You need just iron plates. Anyone around here actually have any commerce with iron? Should I just wait? Focus on this. You need EVA, right? Yeah, here you go. Give me more EVA. Okay, now we need plastic. That's nothing you do. I'm pretty sure none of you use plastic. No, you do. Only it takes 80 plastic bars and you don't have any? Slacker. Oh, well, that didn't work. How many do you need? 100 small parts? All right, we got that, so that's good. So you don't need this anymore. Oh, so all I need is a bunch of plastic, which I don't know where to get. And I'm not gonna wait for. Oh wait, right here. There we go. Whole bunch of plastic. Nice. Okay. There. We have made a construction zone extender. That's interesting. I suppose this is what I use for the middle piece, huh? It's not for anything else, really. Well. Maybe we do a system where base camp has the RoboPort, has RoboPort, comma the. And so we come out here and we throw this guy down and we turn our bots off. Dead gray trunk. still the plants slow me down. All right, and so maybe we don't do this. Maybe instead we do this. It's smaller, which I inherently like. And so we move all this over as a consequence. In fact, no, we do it the other way. We move all this over as a consequence, and it looks a little better. Bots on, he says as he winces. I needed that thing picked up. That was it. All right, so windmill right there. Okay, so now if we look on the map again, we don't need turret range really. Kind of do. We need... So this is much, much better, right? And if we now try to put down this blueprint, yeah, it's well within construction range. And this does mean they're taking a very long trip every single time. I'll have to relocate the depot frequently, but I have plans for that. So this probably means I can go back to a system. What was it? Height was 80, I think. Height was 70. And then I'm going to have to do another one, so that's unfortunate. Okay, so move this 10 back, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to have to do everything over again, blah, 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 blah. And what was it? It was 84, negative 20. It was 60. So this was a little too far. And if I throw down the embassy, the ambassador, which I've already done, and then we start tiling it again. Now we are no, it's not even aligned. It's not aligned with itself. All right, so you need to move down by 1. What's going on here? Nah, nothing interesting. All right, so once again, I don't know which one's right anymore. Do you need me to step in? I guess the answer is yes, isn't it? All right, wipe it all out. Bots on. What's going on? You are irritating me. Where's the arrow? Okay, let's try to... Where are we actually experiencing enormous destruction? There. This is another backfield situation, which hopefully I will... It's just a matter of it being exactly on this line right here. If it's moved way back, it'll be better. What was I doing? This guy right here is height 60. That's what I wanted. And then negative 20. Okay. This is what we're going to be interviewing right now. Only we're not going to interview it here. We're going to go over to the green area where everything's so much better. Okay, stay calm, stay calm. Everything's going to be... Under no circumstances will it not be. Everything will be. All things under the sun shall be. Every horror that you can conceive of will eventually come to pass 1,000 times over. Everything will be. It's a mantra. Oh, don't make it real, please. Even though the flashing gives me a seizure. All right, so we're too short now, right? So if we look at the turret, there's no good way to do this. We are way within the the realm. We can move down by about 10, I think. So. I don't have good places to do this anywhere, do I? Maybe if I take away a couple of those turrets for a little bit, even though that sounds like utter suicide, right? Yeah, I really don't have good places to do this. All right, maybe right there. Here. What I want is going to be really quite tricky, right? You can't kill a ghost, so copy this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's try that now. And then copy all of you and put it right there. And now I'm an old pro at this. 84, height 70, that's fine, negative 20. Okay, save the blueprint. Now pick all this up and bots on. Okay, we're going to try this again. We're going to try it up here this time, so there's a bit more space. So like right here, bots off first off. So this is where I am. All right, and then I take and I throw down the construction extender. Right there. Should be, it's torn between being in the back and in the front, isn't it? It is a device of many parts. All right, so we have our construction zone extender. We have our ambassador. There. We have all of the information we need in order to make a decision, right? So we now take this blueprint again, and then we consider this. Why are you... Does it seem like you're not right? Feels like I didn't do anything right there. Are they getting mixed up? This is height 70, and I guess we got to go even more. This is height 60. Okay, how much more do we have to go? That's now the practical operative question. Probably 10 more, and that'll be a little edgy. 10 more and see what happens. Okay. 10 more, see what happens. Copy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and I'm getting into trouble here, aren't I? Because I'm only comparing against one thing. All right. Okay, I am getting into trouble here. And that's fully within. And so, yeah, we gotta do like that. And we have to look at that, and we have to come back by how many? Here, let's just shave all this off. It looks like it has to be... Oh, it's so hard to tell. I wish I could pin this. So the first one... This is all so hard. It looks like it extends to 1 past the turret. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it was exactly what I was going to do anyway. It's the fun kind of funny. Right there. Is this where I want to put the pipes? I suppose the answer is probably no. So if I drag this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I do that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't do it right. How fortunate. I choose to redo it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I double check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay. Calm. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So we're getting very close, I feel. Okay, no, not this. This doesn't belong. It's not there. It's not real. It can't hurt me. All right, so right here, snap to grid. Grid side's going to be 80, and then 84, and then it's negative 20, and then also negative 20. This is what we want. This is the new grid. This is it. Okay, pick up all the old grid. We're going to have to test it again, because of course we will. We always test it again. I am worried about Logibots. I am worried that whether or not this is going to be a good idea at all on any level, and the construction extenders are actually what I want. Or else, if this doesn't work for this, what use is it? Like, just put that there and pretend it's okay. And then put that there and pretend that's okay. Now we're going to do one more range test, one more sanity test, and that's probably it. We're going to canonize this blueprint. And then the ambassador. Okay, so if we look at the range, oh, that's right on the edge. Right on the edge. I don't know if it's going to be able to do that. I don't have another range extender in order to test. Maybe there's another one up there. Okay, maybe I should go test this. Maybe I should go seek help. Maybe there's someone out there who knows what he's doing. All right, just go get another range extender. Okay, fine. I'll do it right. Okay, we're going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. We're just going to continue testing this because it's going to be perfect. It has to be perfect. If it's not perfect, it won't be perfect. If it won't be perfect, we don't deserve to sleep or eat. We have to go do this right now. And we're going to get it right. We're going to make it work. We're going to make everyone happy. Everyone's going to be happy. Everyone's going to be happy. Everyone will be happy. Do you hear me? If you're not happy, you will be happy. That's some steel right there. Oh. There we go. Make that, put it over there, take it right there. Good. So this way, and then down here. The worry in my head is I'm pushing it too far forward. And I'm going to cause myself problems. All right, so the test now is we need a roboport somewhere in the backfield, right? The roboport has a robot. The robot has a provider chest. The provider chest has a zone extender in it. Oh, it's immediately, okay, it's going to work. It's going to be just fine. See, this is how it's going to go. Everything's going to be taken from the backfield by bots and be constructed ever so slowly in a creeping fashion going forward. Bam. And now that's suddenly all in range. Okay, good. Proven that works. We can take that color away. The color hurts me. And that looks really good. If the nearest biters are outside of this and maybe a few wandering in, that shouldn't attract any attention until it's far too late for them. So we're done. We're actually done. We finished. We decided. We made decisions. We didn't do hardly anything of what I thought we would do today, because I thought we'd be working on this list. But nah, that didn't happen, did it? Oh, God, it's happening again. Guys, no, I value your contribution to me, the factory, and my life. Oh, they're taking all my stuff away. I need that. I need all this. All right, I get it. Okay, I don't leave you. Go away if you want. I don't care anymore. Pick this up. All right, so this is now canonized. as... Why? There we go. As the new embassy. What's this embassy? Why do I have two of these? Anyway, you go away. And the new, okay, the old embassy goes right there. The new embassy block goes right there. This is the walking wall style embassy. No idea whether or not this is going to work in the end. But more than happy to try. Did I clip anything? Almost certainly. Is it time to roll up? Yes. So we have a plan now. It's unusual to say, but we do have a plan. So we will go through the notepad here. We will make available all these things to a caravan network. We'll have a whale come constantly resupplying these things to each and every one of the aerial caravans that supply. And I will work it out so those can be mobile. And that means I don't want to reprogram the whale a lot. So it's going to be worked on. It will work with... oh, I should get rid of most of this stuff because I'm now back in building mode. Here, let's just dunk all of this in the supply chest down here. Like, because I'm going to be making these supply depots all the time. I'm going to be moving them forward, like, close to all the time. Whenever I take a big chunk of space. Here, you take all this, and you take all that, and I don't care what you do with it. Like, this shouldn't be, honestly. This should be in another one over here somewhere. We'll deal with that later. I'll take one of those, though. Canonized properly, right? If I look at this, yeah, it's 80, negative 20, negative 20. All these other ones can go away. Okay, goodbye. 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 I kind of feel the need to save this in case I just messed myself up. I kind of feel the paranoia. It's like, I'm going to rebuild all these things. All right, so paranoia save right there. Okay, great, 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 great. And you need some bots and some Logi bots. And that's going to be a separate... here, I'll take those and put them there. So everything's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. None of these work. That's just trash. That's just trash now. This doesn't matter. I'll keep it. This should probably stay here. Both these guys stay here. Probably don't need many of those as I thought. Megadar stays here. Gun turrets, ambassadors. Those stay with me. Alright, we can change clothes now. Wrap up, and tomorrow is building embassy parts for real. And then automating the entire thing. Man, I hope this works. This was a lot of effort. I really hope this is going to work. Here, put all those guys on the network. That goes away. That's trash. There. I can pick up my things again. All right. I don't know what else to think about right now. I feel very brain burnt at the moment. I think at very least I'm going to learn something about bots here. As I've been learning about so much. How can I still be learning, like, seriously, 4,000 hours into this game? It has to be. Probably more than that overall. Like, I've played this game so much over the years. How am I still learning? Okay, got that. Okay, an answer for you. It's because of stubbornness, stubborn refusal to learn anything or change my ways. That is why. Oh, and I still have... Why am I doing this wrong? Repeatedly. We don't want turret range. When taking a screenshot, we don't need that information. So we zoom in, try again, and then zoom out. Okay, right there. Pretty sure that's correct. And that's right there. And that's line up nice and pretty. And take a screenshot now. Okay, what did we do today, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, don't take a screenshot with the notepad up. It will impact the aesthetics of what I'm trying to accomplish. All right, right there. Screenshot taken. Okay, what did we do today? We did a lot of chores. The big things that we built is we built another primary sand generator right here because we had a sand deficit for some reason. I can't even begin to fathom that, but it's true. And we also built a chlorine generator here off of guts, and we adjusted how the acetic acid and the chlorine transport animals work here, so they're always working last, so that this is the vent into this area and not a primary use, so that it'll go primarily to anything that requests that material specifically, and then if it ever builds up too much in there, it starts taking to be made into acetic acid or into chlorine. I think that's a pretty good idea. The rest of the episode was just struggle city, trying to figure out what the next generation of Embassies looks like. I think I've come up with a really good idea that has all the ranges correct, that snaps to the grid really nice, that should be able to just be auto deployed by the bots, which is what I'm looking for. So next episode, I have a lot, and I mean a lot of little parts to make and arrange in order to get this all supplied properly. But after that is done, we should be able to see the wall that walks come into the world. It may be a slow sort of deployment. It's going to be a slow deployment, but it might be a gradual deployment over many episodes. But I think it's going to be worthwhile. And if not, I have just wasted many hours of my life. Again. All right. Well, I'm done now. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you all around. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.